Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. So I already checked a few things. I already know that the next battle is suggested level 9. We're about level 8 for the most part, so we're just going to continue on with that. We had a support to look at today, Mercedes and Sylvain, so we'll look at that first, and then we'll deal with the exploring stuff and go from there.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Alright, okay then. So let's continue. I think we'll explore today. Yeah, because we have quests to do and stuff. I believe we can actually also just check the quest from here. Girl wishes to speak with me. To the saint statues. So we finally unlocked the forge today. That's good. Okay, we actually do need to do this. We need to do this one. Clearing the way. That's something that we actually really do need to do. Okay, so we actually have quite a few quests to deal with today.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Hey there.
The reason I specifically said that we needed to do that one quest is because that quest I swear, every time I think I don't need to do, like, a battle or something to make the video, like, slightly shorter than the hour and 30 minutes that I continue to do because it's messing with my schedule.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten.
Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
Just give me the quest, lady. Alright, that quest that I was talking about, the one that's clearing the way, whatever it's called, this one here, will give us some more merchants we can get. Yeah, it'll give us some more merchants. Merchants that specifically, for the most part, sell gifts we could give to the students.
Would you help
Which are
me
always
out?
good for, like, getting... Wait, that quest was to do what exactly? It was to... How do I check quests? Oh god. Quests. Forge the way. Find the iron welding material near the marketplace and give it to the blacksmith. Hey. Why am I so zoomed in? It says near the marketplace. Okay, so it's up here. Or it looks like it would be right here. There it is.
Knew I
So,
could count on you.
I want to talk
Hey
about
there.
something that I
Come
did
back
today.
anytime. Hey there.
And that is
Is this it? There you go.
the fact that I finally, after years of trying, I finally beat
Is this it? Is this it? There you go.
Final Fantasy VII. I understand it's meant to be like one of the easiest Final Fantasies. I don't know what my problem with the game was,
Is this
but
it?
I
There you
I
go.
never had a single problem throughout the entire game. I got to the final boss kicked my butt.
Is this it? There
Multiple
you
times
go.
in a row. Today, I literally, all I did, the only difference that there was I got
Is this it? There you go.
Cloud's ultimate weapon and a
Is
few
this it?
enemy
There you
skills,
go.
and all of a sudden, it was the easiest boss fight I've ever
Is this
had.
it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Where's the battalion? Wait, who's the battalion guy? You're the battalion
What do
guy?
you require?
Hire for Mercedes. Well, I don't think she can actually get it yet. Well, actually, she can. Revenant White Magic. This is
Do you want
exactly
to
what I
hire this?
Leave it all to.
Farewell.
Okay, that's all I really wanted to do at this point. Or should I get a battalion? I should probably get a battalion for everybody now that I think about it.
What do you require?
If we can, at least. I guess let's do...
Do you want to hire this?
Nice to meet
For him... Let's get the last
Do you want to hire-
helper.
do our-
I think that's all we're gonna buy for right now because I don't want to
Farewell.
run out of money just in case we want to like forge something or buy something else. I believe the rest of our quests are up there. We also have the quest that's here with the sauna. So this is basically just gonna introduce us to the sauna,
Hey.
I believe.
Hey, I could use a hand.
It's just telling us to talk to the sauna boss. So it's basically like things that you like. Another thing to increase support points. I don't know. Who should we do it with? Let's do Mercy. I don't think. I think that I don't remember exactly, but I believe that like Dimitri's B support with Byleth is locked behind like a lot of stuff, or like it's specific. You need to progress to a certain point in the story for it to actually happen. Because if not, nothing will happen. It's like the same situation with like Edelgard. All of the lords have the same thing. Let's just leave. I don't want to do it just in case I mess it up.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
But yeah, I believe all of the house leaders have the same situation where you can't necessarily get their supports until certain points in the story. I know it's like more I believe it's more specific even with Edelgard.
Hey, you.
Because Edelgard has, like, I believe... I'm not actually sure. Hold on, let's check. Because you need to be... No. So, yeah, I think it's only Edelgard. I don't think you can even check the supports for them. But I know for a fact that Edelgard has a C+ support instead of, like, just directly from C to B. And that, like, you need a specific support level by a certain point in time of the game that you're playing to access Crimson Flower, or else you're just going to be thrown directly into Silver Snow. I mean, do that. Just pick up the thing. Thank you.
You have helped me so much.
Yeah, so this is basically like,
Need something?
with the points that we have, we can upgrade exactly what we can do. So
This
let's do
one?
this right now. Let's get some...
You're all set. This one?
I'm not exactly
You're
sure
all
what these
set.
do. I always
This
just, like,
one?
usually do them. Because it can help out,
You're
especially
all
with, like, the
set.
experience plus stuff.
This one? You're all set.
Always, like, a good thing to
This
have.
one?
So you get more
You're all
experience, you know?
set.
It's,
This one?
like, good thing.
You're all
Anyway,
set.
back to that Final
This
Fantasy
one?
thing I was talking about. Oh,
You're
you can
all
get more
set.
Divine Pulse charges with this stuff? Huh, never knew that.
This one?
I have played,
You're
like, a
all
lot of
set. This one?
RPGs. Like, the Final Fantasy series, I don't know what my problem
You're all
with it
set.
is.
This one?
But apparently I don't
You're
know
all
if it's
set.
that I'm not good at Final Fantasy games, or if it's a completely
one?
different situation that I'm missing.
You're all
But-
set. This one?
I don't know. Because it's funny, because I had a really,
You're all
really,
set.
really
This
easy
one?
time with, like, Dragon
You're all
Quest
set.
11.
See you
That was,
again
like,
soon.
one of the easiest games I've ever played, I think. Or at least easiest RPG, one of the easier RPGs. I only really had trouble with one singular fight in Dragon Quest. And it was like an octopus, and that was because my party setup was bad. And I wasn't actually looking at what my skills did, and I was just hitting attack over and over again.
Ah, Professor.
So that's
It seems he has gone off if he is not in his room.
more of my fault than anything else.
I have something to ask of you. I have something
We'll
to
probably
ask
do
of
that
you.
next one, because I feel like getting
I am trusting you. You must,
certain
however.
things are more important.
You will May I
Herbal
ask a
remedies,
favor? May I ask a favor
that,
of you?
and Rhea wants to go to tea with us, so we'll go to tea with Rhea. Yes, 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 I know all about tea parties.
I'm pleased. I am grateful.
I do not know what exactly to speak about with these characters. I usually use a guide for it. So I think I might as well, like, pull up a quick guide so you guys can actually see what to talk about with these characters. Also, little note to self. When you're doing these things, it is definitely very easy if you do not know what to talk about with them, or you don't know what to do. You can always just look it up on the internet, and they are timed, but you can just press the home button.
Of course.
Um,
I see.
and that will work wonders, because pressing the home button basically, like, freezes the game.
Yes.
Hold on.
I see.
Okay. And
Of course. Of course.
there we go.
Have you grown accustomed to living in the monastery?
So here we either need to disagree or nod.
I see.
And there's the perfect tea time, ladies and gentlemen. You can observe them afterward, and you can just, like, I don't know exactly what.
This crown is rather elaborate, but it has been passed down through generations of archbishops. It will be nice to gain a better understanding of each other.
Can also do stuff like jokes. You can
Of
give them
course.
gifts here. So, like, for
course.
example, we can give her... I don't know, I think the owl feather would probably be the best thing to give her.
I adore
Because the owl feathers are just things that everybody likes.
how quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work. I appreciate.
So yeah, that's
your-
also a good thing. If you're also doing it with one of your students, it is a good idea to take some of your students to tea parties, because sometimes their charm will increase, especially if you have, like, a good, thing with them. Like, if you have a perfect tea
Professor,
time,
he was talking.
it will be better for your units. Because of the fact that, like, at one point in the game, there's the dancing competition, and charm is the most important thing there, and that will get you your
Gerald?
dancer.
He said there's a great... I can't remember.
So yeah, I actually don't even know who I'm going to make the dancer. Oh god, what support do we have now? Okay, so me and Rhea, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll check that out after we do the quests. Already been 15 minutes. I cannot believe it's actually taking me this long to do this stuff. Ugh.
Oh, hey. I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is her grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Okay,
Well done.
so we
You
got a
have my
ring.
thanks.
Oh my gosh, that'll come in important later on in the story when we can actually marry somebody, and that is literally right at the end of the game. What just happened? What happened? Hey, what's going on here? For you guys, it's fine, but Mike, like... The frick was that? My TV just went black
She loved-
twice. I mean, you guys didn't see anything at all. Like, I saw it, and it was kind of scary, but... Hey, whatevs, you know? I've never experienced that before. Give me 1 second, guys. Ugh, just taking a sip of water.
Not possibly, Professor. Did you happen to see that man I was looking for earlier? I just spotted him by the dining hall, but then he ran away.
Who is he to you?
To be honest, he's my father. He's using a different name now, but there's no mistaking it. It's him. I know it is.
Oh. Wait, is it her?
Father.
Okay, so you can gifts, calming herbs, give her
Thank you
that.
so much.
I believe it actually changes depending, or like who you need to give these things to, depending on the house you chose.
What the?
Because I usually remember having to give something to Bernadetta, but maybe that's because I've played through Crimson Flower a few times. I think I've played through Crimson Flower more than any other route, but Blue Lions and like Azure Moon is 100% my favorite because it feels more like a classic Fire Emblem story than any of the other stories in this game.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the... That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes? There's going to be a big investigation into the Western Church soon. I wish I could be a part of it. I want to hear for myself why Lenato had to die.
I think personally, I think Fodland has, personally, this is just a personal thing. I believe Fodland has the best outcome with, the Azure Moon ending. Personally. Well, I mean, there's the whole there's a situation about those who slither in the dark, but I have a feeling that, well, actually, no, don't you just accidentally take out the entirety of those who slither? Or, like, all the main commanders of those who slither just accidentally throughout the story? Or at least the main commanders. You pretty much, like, destroyed a good portion of them. Okay, so let's do this support very quickly. And then we'll feed the students and get to the battle.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not? There is no need to be nervous. Please, come closer. When you speak with me...
Okay, wait,
in
hold
this
on
room,
one
you
second.
are
What's
not
going on here?
speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea.
Hold on.
It's just me.
There we go. I don't know what happened there. So I just looked at, like, I'm sorry, but apparently, like, the video was just stuck on one thing for a minute? I'm sorry, you guys just missed a little bit of gameplay. What the frick just happened? I think something got disconnected. Or maybe something came loose. I don't know. Whatever. I'm still nervous.
What a sweet child you are. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child. As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
I believe if you say he said you were incredible, you get more support points. I think. So we're gonna say yes.
Is that so? Unfortunately, I am unable to believe that such words fell from Gerald's lips. I want you to know that you are free to speak candidly. There is no need to spare me from the truth, however harsh it may be. Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew? By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seiros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights.
I didn't know. Thank you for telling me.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
Yes?
Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you. By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Alright, so let's go feed the kids.
Hello.
You know, sometimes I look at this game and I wonder if it's like... I wonder if this game would have looked better if they used, like, character portraits instead of, like, the character models for supports. Because, I mean, before this game, that's how it always was. It was character portraits for days, dude. And I personally think that the character portraits in this game are alright. I think some of them could be better-ish. I just think that I'm comparing it too much to...
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Looks good. I will
I think
eat
I'm just
well and restore
comparing,
my
like, the
strength.
character portraits in this game a little much to Shadows of Valentia, which is just, like, the best character portraits you've ever seen. So what, let's just do Mercedes and... I don't know. Like... I don't know. Well, I mean, let's see. Is anybody who you actually want to recruit? Okay, so Lysithia.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Alright. Oh, jeez, we're almost at 30 minutes already. Oh, that took a lot longer than I wanted it to. Okay, who should we train today? Let's do a little bit for Ash on his writing skills. Nice, perfect right off the bat. And another one! Gee, and another one!
Am I starting?
Did we just get 3 perfects? I mean, it wasn't in a row, but still, 3 perfects? Dang. That's pretty good. Okay, good. Praise, good. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's do... Let's give Mercedes, I think, some more reason. What is up with all the perfects today? I shouldn't have opened my mouth because we just got 2 goods there in a row. C+.
This isn't...
Okay.
Am I...
Then just put a lot more in here. Nice on the perfect. Nice again. Okay, that's everything. Begin lecture.
Let me ask you something.
Oh god, what is it? Trying to win the heart of this girl, like you always are, but none of the fancy gifts or sweet things I tell her have worked. Do you have any secret dating tricks I can use to win her heart? Driving a deeper
Yeah,
conversation.
okay.
Professor,
You're all ready? Alright.
We will make a...
yeah.
So I also believe that there's multiple ways to
Good
recruit
results.
students in this game. You can either have the skills that they want,
I've got it.
or
Really
you
being the hand.
can... Excuse me. You can get, I think it's a B rank support with them. I want to check something here very quickly. Yeah, okay. So it is a good thing that I am training her in writing, because she's going to need it to get this, because unfortunately you can't become, I don't think... Or you know what, I should probably check on a female. Oh no, she can become a Pegasus Knight. Okay, that's actually... Okay, so I just trained her... I've been training her in writing for no good reason. Unless there's a situation where there is none. Yeah, there's no Pegasus Knight here, as you can see. So, definitely, I guess she would become a paladin. Here. Or would we get... What level do we have to be for these? It's level what? Level 20. That might be the... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's do battle. It's one of the auxiliary ones. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's clearing the way. So we're gonna do this auxiliary battle. And then we'll rest. And then we'll just take on the actual... The Conrad Tower Bandit Hunt. Jeez. I always remember this level because it's the first level where you have to fight a monster, which is not fun, but hey, what can you do? Alright, units. We've got everybody here. Map. Alright, so we got how many? Quite a few, actually. Poopy. Okay. You in front. You in front. You here. Okay, that's good. Let's do this. I'm gonna skip through enemy phase this time around because we're already like a long time into this, longer than I actually really want to be.
I'll go. Stay focused.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Here.
I'll cut through.
Dimitri, get here. Anna, here.
What should I do?
Here.
I'll give it my all.
Ash, get here.
Here we go.
Sedes, go here.
Here goes.
And right here. I said I was skipping enemy phase. Nice level up.
My technique could use some polish.
Well, yeah, it could have been better. We could have gotten more strength, but we got more speed, so that's not too bad. It seems like really nobody took any damage here. Jeez. Seriously, like, come on. Let's see if she can maybe... She can deal 13, a maximum of 13. Felix doesn't actually. He's very close to doing it, but he didn't. See if we can get a level
That
here.
worked out.
Almost. She didn't even have to take somebody out to get the next level.
I must steel myself. I'm stuck.
Okay, not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Actually, Dimitri's kind of low health. He's about half health. Physic is fine. That's good here. Alright, I'm trying to think of what other stuff I can talk about while we're playing this game. I'll put her here, we'll see what happens. Okay, you can move right behind Dimitri, and you shall go here. How did we do? We did fairly well, actually.
Thanks for the business.
Got hit by a 55% chance, which kind of sucks, but whatevs.
That wasn't my...
That wasn't very... No, it really wasn't very good.
Give up.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, other than the whole Final Fantasy thing I was talking about earlier, or rather something that has to also deal with that, I am currently playing through Final Fantasy 4 on the DS, I think? It's 4? Yeah, 4 on the DS. I'm playing through 4 on the DS.
Everyone will be so.
Trying to figure out who's like a good unit to like do this with.
That's how it goes.
Might as well. Okay. Jeez, you're really just taking on, huh? Okay, so just go Iron Lance here. Yeah, might as well. Don't really have much other choice you can go for here, so might as well.
Be gone.
Okay, that's that. Continue moving forward here. Whoops. There we go. Felix, put him right here. Mercedes, heal up Felix.
So,
Huh. So yeah, there are actually a lot of RPGs that I really like. Like, I've already said it many times, Xenoblade is one of my favorite games of all time.
as expected, we must practice.
I've only really played one Dragon Quest game, and that is Dragon Quest XI. But I have, from what I've seen and what I have played of the other ones, because I have played through a little bit of Dragon Quest V.
You saved me.
I do enjoy 5 for the most part. The whole animal catching thing feels a little off. But other than that, it feels like a really nice game.
obvious.
But yeah, I think it's just always like monster catching stuff always puts me off from games. I've never really been a huge fan of the Pokemon games. I think the farthest I ever made it in a Pokemon game was like I made it to like the final gym before the Elite Four in the original Red and Blue. Red and Blue was fine. I liked Red and Blue. But not to the point where I actually like felt enough to beat the game. It was still a really good game, but I don't know. I think Pokemon sometimes feels a little grindy compared to other RPGs. Well, I'd say that for the most part, the older Pokemon games definitely feel more grindy than most other RPGs, and that's just because of the fact of how Pokemon works, or how some of the older Pokemon games work, especially with the whole like. You only have one person in combat at a time, or like one Pokemon in combat at a time, and they don't really share EXP up until like a certain game. I mean, you have EXP share, but then it's like only for one Pokemon for some of the older games, until I think it was like Pokemon X and Y when it changed. It might have been Black and White, but I think it was X and Y.
Is that all?
I also got really far in X and Y. I think it was like one gym away from finishing the game in X and Y as well. I always get one gym away and then I stop. What is the matter with me? Other than that, don't really think there's like a single Fire Emblem or like a single Pokemon game that I also played through Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I don't remember getting to. I remember getting to like Groudon in Omega. I think it was which one do I own? I have no clue. I think it's Alpha Sapphire. I want to say. Oh no, because I got Groudon, so I think it was Omega Ruby. No. Did I get Groudon or did I get? You see, like I can't remember like worth a damn which one it is that I actually got. Nice Ash. Very nice. Level 9.
Over already?
Level 9 on Ingrid as well.
My technique could...
So, little fun fact, from medieval times, or at least from what I know of medieval times, the lance is known as the... I think it's called the peasant's, or it's known as like the peasant's weapon or something like that. Because it's very simple to teach somebody how to use a lance compared to a sword. Not to mention that lances are also much cheaper to, or were much cheaper to make back then. Even like nowadays, you look at the price of like actual swords, and when I say an actual sword, I'm talking about something that's not made out of stainless steel. Because a stainless steel sword is not an actual sword, it's like a prop sword more than anything else. It's just to like hang on your wall, it's a wall hanger. Because stainless steel can actually be used in combat just because of how soft stainless steel actually is. I believe stainless steel is actually also like a heavier version of like the steel that they regularly use in swords. Which back then they just used to call it steel, and nowadays, usually if you're looking for a combat-ready sword, from what I hear, carbon steel is usually what you're gonna end up finding. I
had no choice.
But yeah, lances are definitely much easier weapons to use than a sword, even though it requires two hands to use. But also, like, you throw somebody with a lance on top of a horse, and it's a lot simpler to use than, like, say, a sword on top of a horse. A sword requires much more, like, finesse to use than a lance. Not to mention, the range of a lance also gives the lance, like, a really good advantage as well. You can use a lance with a shield. It is possible. It is a little bit harder because of how long the lance is. You get more control over the lance using it with two hands. Just like the same way that you have more control over a, what was I gonna say? You have more control over a longsword with two hands. Also, that's another thing. In most video games, they call, like, the regular, like, one-handed sword that you find around everywhere a long sword, or, like, a broadsword. A long sword is a two-handed weapon. Like, it's a 100% two-handed weapon.
No.
It's hard to use a long sword in one hand. It is. Trust me, I've tried. It's just too heavy for, like, a one-handed use. And I wouldn't say it's, like, too heavy for one-handed use, but it's just, like, you're not gonna do as well with a long sword in one hand compared to you know, like an arming sword. Which is, that is, like, the classic one-handed sword. An arming sword is the classic one-handed sword. Wow. There's no such thing as a broadsword. From what I hear, at least. From what I've researched, like, they don't really call it a broadsword. It's not, like, the technical term for it. It's usually, an arming sword. Sometimes I've even heard it been called a knightly sword. Because it's, for the most part, what knights actually used. It was, like, a single one-handed sword that they could use with their shield. I'll continue my thought after the support.
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it.
You broke her heart.
Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now? I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
Is that a fact?
Believe whatever you want, but I'm honestly not sure if I can ever love again. Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town. Why don't you join me? Who knows? Maybe you'll find love. I mean, I know I will. Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
Alright, back to my thought. There's just many different types of swords. You know what? I don't actually know if I'll get in trouble for saying it. Well, there is another name it goes by. It's called the hand and a half sword, which that's a sword that can be used either one-handed or two-handed. So that's definitely like a type of weapon that people used back then. You have the Zweinhand or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a German word. Who's level 10? Oh wait, how is this gonna work? Should I do this? Should I? Because I remember there being like quite a few archers. Why not? Why not? Let's do it! Nice. That gives us so much more movement than we had before. Like, so much more. And the rest of the party is, like, pretty close to actually getting there. Like, for the most part, yeah. A priest can use black magic as well, right? I think if a class can use magic, you can use either one. Because we'll probably make her into a priest, and we'll probably make Annette into a mage. And then she'll become, what, a bishop. And Annette will be a warlock. Yeah. So, like, basically, I'm sticking to, like, what you normally go for here. So, like, Dimitri, unfortunately, there's no real point in using the Lord class, since it's a sword class. Even though it looks really freaking cool, Cavalier would probably be the best choice for Dimitri once we get there. The Dew is 100% going to become an Armor Knight. Felix, 100%. Actually, you know what? I don't know with Felix. He'll probably become a mercenary. Because I think Thief is probably, like, less. We don't really need a Thief now that I think about it. Ash is 100% becoming an archer. Sylvain, another Cavalier. Mercedes, I already been over that. Net, we've already been over it. Ingrid's already in her class. She will definitely become a Thief. Anna will definitely become a Thief, and then she'll end up going into Assassin. Other than that, we will rest today. Is it his birthday? Give the man some flowers. Okay, and we have the battle to deal with now. So I believe for the most part, we have weapons that are all good. We should get a steel axe for Dedu. As well as, we should also get a hand axe. A hand axe is also probably really good for Dedu. I don't think we have any swords that have 2 range. No, it doesn't seem like it. Ash already has a steel bow. You have a steel lance. You have a steel lance. We could probably give her a steel sword. Okay, yeah. I believe the only, like, 2-range sword... Apart from the Sword of the Creator, I don't think there are many other 2-range swords in this game. I know the Levin sword is definitely a thing in this game, but that's more of, like, a magically based sword, so... So we'll see what happens. You know, I always also, like, remember, like, when playing, Awakening for the first time, I didn't really use the Levin sword much.
It should be in our sights soon, Professor. The abandoned tower those thieves are using as a base. Conan Tower.
This area was the site of a massive battle several hundred years ago. That's when invasions from the north were at their peak. Back then, this tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
You're very well informed, Gilbert. Please, tell us more.
Well, you're joking.
Professor, did you see the local villages? They were in rough shape, no doubt because of the thief attacks. They're not going to make it through the winter in that condition. If the thieves had taken up pillaging in order to survive, that would be deplorable, but understandable. But this is something else entirely. It looks as though they destroyed those villages purely for pleasure. No matter what their reasons may be, that sort of behavior cannot be allowed. Ever.
Don't bother losing your head over those lowlifes, Your Highness. It's wasted effort.
Sylvain, the thieves' leader, the one who stole the relic, word has it he's your older brother. I know he's been disowned, but...
He is no longer a member of House Gautier, or my brother. He's nothing more than a common thief.
Are you sure about that? It would be understandable to find the situation, well, regrettable, to say the least.
Regrets? You must be joking. You know we're far past the point of regret. And it always falls on the younger brother to clean up the mistakes of their elders, doesn't it?
This rain threatens a coming storm. We must hurry and begin our war council before the heavens let loose.
Alright, you know what? That's another reason I actually really like the Blue Lion's house the best, is because for the most part, all of White Clouds has to deal with stuff that's going on in Kingdom territory. Like, Lord Nadado comes from Kingdom territory. This guy comes from Kingdom territory. It's more personal to the Blue Lions, I think, in White Clouds. Definitely. Take a quick change here at the map. Ingrid can literally be anywhere anymore. It doesn't really matter, since she can basically fly around the entire map without much problem. But I think that's good. I think we're good. Let's do this.
The enemy is close by. We're almost to the top floor.
They are merely thieves, but they have a hero's relic. Do not drop your guard.
Don't hold back for my sake. My brother is going to pay for everything he's done. Stay focused.
Alright. I might skip
I'll
to
cut
enemy
through.
phase so that we can get through this a little quicker because we're
I'm on
at
it.
15 minutes. So, let's go.
I'll go.
What should I do?
Here we go.
Just trying to move everybody around. You're probably going to want to stay away from hugging this wall because of these two. Those two archers can definitely mess a lot of stuff up. We definitely want to be careful with the archers because Ingrid is a Pegasus
give it
Knight,
my all.
and she can very easily kind of just get
Here
shot out of the
goes.
sky with a bunch of arrows, which is very, very dangerous. Oh god, I have to sit through ally phase as well. That's fantastic. Alright, so let's see here. You're level 8, so let's get you a level right here. Boom, done. That should be 11.
You're out of luck.
Bingo, done. If we can get everybody to level 10 by the end of this map,
like
or
how-
at least at least half of our team to level 10, that would be absolutely fantastic. But, you know, I'm not going to hope for it. Well, I mean, that depends. How much damage can Dedu actually do with this guy? Dedu can just take him out. Okay, take him out, Dedu. Nice dodge, Dedu.
Had to be done.
I'm actually surprised that Dedu is actually dodging things, since he's mostly just meant to be like an actual tank. I need to send somebody... Ingrid, can you fly over walls? No? That sucks. I'll probably send Ingrid in to do it, since she's like the highest level on the team already. She doesn't need as much EXP as the rest of us.
You're a big help.
So I'll probably send Ingrid to get this stuff back here, which I believe is just a key in a chest. I do not remember what's in that chest, but I guess we'll find out. Can I just turn off in it for like enemy phase? Is that possible? I don't even know. It's been a while since I've played this game. Like, and I mean like a while. As I have said before, we are most definitely going to like go through this Three Houses series. Definitely. Like after this, we will 100% be playing Three Hopes. After Three Hopes will be once we start with another game. I believe after Three Hopes we are going to do Chronicles 2. At least that's the plan, you know? Like, my original plan was to do Kid Icarus Uprising, but that didn't work, so...
Not enough.
Just skip. Okay. Ingrid, go back there. Deal with that guy. Oh, I forget you can also dismount units in this game. I forget that that's a thing in this game. Was it a thing in other Fire Emblems, or is that like a new thing that happened in this game? Because I honestly do not even know. Alright. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, let's use the Iron Knife. Does Ingrid... What does Ingrid's crest do? What does her crest do? Sometimes raises might when using combat parts. Oh, okay.
A threat eliminated.
Okay, the dude's up to level 9 now.
Not
That is the one thing I'm not a huge fan of this map, is that there are a lot of enemy reinforcements that show up sometimes. For example, I know that there's enemy reinforcements from here, but thank God this game doesn't have, like, same turn reinforcement movements type stuff, because that sucks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, play Fire Emblem, I believe it's 6 that has that. It sucks. Basically, reinforcements will show up, and on the same turn, they attack. AKA, not fun. And very, very dangerous. I haven't really felt like we've actually fought a lot. Who's still at level 8? Okay, so just Annette is at level 8. So... actually just do this to see if maybe we can get a level here with that. No, it's nowhere near enough. It was worth a try, so... Okay, Ingrid still hasn't taken this guy out. What are you waiting for?
You weren't ready.
Please just delete him off the face of the planet. I need to send something to... okay, send the Boolean. No, wait. We don't want to move right here, so we can just get that next turn and move away. Hickory dickory dock. Okay, so these two are still at level 8. So I'm gonna leave you here, and I'm gonna leave you here.
Quite helpful.
With the do. And you guys are gonna handle the reinforcements that come out of there. The rest of us are gonna start moving up this way. Felix is also at level 8. Oh, it's whatever. We might get somebody else to level 10 during this. I'd like to get, like, Mercedes and Annette up to level 10, but I can't necessarily promise that I will be able to do that. An armor sling. So yeah, there they are. Okay, so... oh, she doesn't double anymore. Ugh. Oh, okay then!
What's done is done.
So, Annette is apparently gonna be like a critical monster this game,
Impressive.
this route. I don't, this time around, I really don't understand why she's doing so well. The dude's just like, is that all you got? That's another thing, like, in Shadows of Valencia, there's no such thing as taking no damage. So even, you're going to take at least 1 damage from stuff. You're always going to take some sort of damage.
Saw that coming.
Nice. Wish we could get her closer, but hey, can't do everything. We can just take her. Ash, there's no
That
need.
was tough.
There was no need to do that.
I'm counting on
That
you.
was just overkill. Okay, we're gonna take out this guy as well because he does have an accuracy ring, which can sometimes be helpful on certain axe units. Because sometimes axe units miss a lot. So yeah, there's even more freaking, whatchamacallit. So you guys are gonna get to see Bolgane for the first time. It's actually a pretty cool animation.
Oh, I won!
Oh, still not enough. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to use Mercedes to probably take out this guy since he's an armor knight. And he has quite the bit of armor! freaking, like, 17. That's great. Oh my gosh. What is your range concern? Cool. Okay, now we gotta deal with these over here.
Come again!
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't my best.
Why do you have 10 magic? Well, you didn't take him out, but whatevs. Okay, Annette got to level 10. Finally. Jeez.
Aching.
Okay, we're back at ally phase. So I'm gonna move Mercedes here. I think that's the last we're going to see of those guys. At least I hope. So I'm gonna start moving these guys up again. I think they only come out. Maybe if they come out every turn, we can always just turn these guys back around and have them take them out again. Plus, with Ingrid here this time, it'll be a little bit easier for them. Anyway, let's keep on moving forward here. Mercedes can actually be quite a ways away from the rest of the team and still be fine. Why not? Go for it. Maybe we hit something. It's got a 61% chance, so it's not like it's guaranteed to make. Nice! Hey, he made it to level 10. Jeez. My English no good. Where the heck did all these guys come from?
I'm no stranger to battle.
Oh my god. So we actually do get Mr. Gilbert, or I believe his name is Gilbert, right? Gilbert? Yeah. We get Gilbert post-time kit. We unlock him as an actual like playable unit. Right there. Yeah, they don't seem to be coming out of here anymore. Of course, we do want to be careful with Ingrid so she doesn't encounter any archers. Okay, and now we gotta deal with these guys over here. So we're gonna want to try and set up the team in a good enough way that it won't be too dangerous. I think, honestly, Byleth, Dimitri, Felix are really good frontline units. We don't really need to worry much about them. Yeah, you probably also won't see me using the Creator Sword a lot.
I'm not...
I like to save up on uses of the Creator Swords and just hero relics in general. Felix hits level 9. Not bad. Again, what is it with the freaking physical fighters getting magic points? I don't get it! Oh my god, Dimitri. Okay, that's actually a really cool animation. Wait, I said I was gonna skip this enemy phase. We don't have the time for this. I got super lost for a second. I was like, where are we? Okay, now. This might actually be a bit of a situation. I may have made a mistake. Let's hope for the best! And she hits level 10. Good, good, good. Get more magic, please.
I won't let it...
Well, I mean, even if he hits her, she's gonna get a chance to counterattack. Oh, he's not gonna do that much. Oh, he has a 20%, he has a 30% chance of hitting. You have an accuracy ring! 30%?! Okay, let's see here. Who needs some levels?
Just give up.
Okay, not enough to get a full level, but it's something.
You never had a chance.
Okay, Dimitri hits level 10, that's good.
I mu-
Take this one out.
I must steel myself.
Why are there so many? Why is everyone
You fought
literally aiming for Sylvain?
Practice.
Somebody save the poor man.
You're weak.
Sylvain has been saved. Now it's literally. Maybe a bit of the situation. This may be very, very bad. Hey, yo, how bad is this actually going to be? Well, Felix lived. Felix lived. Felix is fine. Even though he is very low health. He hit? Are you serious? Get out of here, dude. Just get out of here. Why could he attack? Wait! No! What?
Let's be careful.
Huh. Yes. We have nothing that can take him out in one shot. Oh no, I messed up.
Ready.
Why can't you fly over walls?
What should I do?
Is it because there's like there's supposed to be a roof there? I still don't get it. It's freaking dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. As far back.
Ready.
Fantastic.
Here goes.
Now I need to remember the way that I did this.
What should I do?
Aye, aye.
Stay focused. I'll go. I'll cut through.
I thought you would be able to take him.
I'm on it.
Be that much of a situation.
I'll give it my all.
I can't believe I messed up that big time. Jeez.
I'm
And
not.
of course now I get a crappy levels. Fantastic. Again with the magic. I'm gonna send a net down here to help Mercedes. I'm gonna send everyone else over here. Okay, we wanna go with the same basic plan as last time.
Be gone.
I literally thought that Mercedes would be able to take this guy. I guess I was just very much wrong. I thought, oh yeah, she's a magic unit. It's just...
I won that?
What should I take out here? Take out.
Is that all?
Oh my god. Well, thank God
I
for
will
Divine
get
Pulse,
strong-
even though we're not even playing a freaking classic mode anyways, it doesn't really matter. Still like to try to keep every unit alive.
Too easy. That is that. The glo-
Ay, jeez. Ay, jeez.
Here we go.
Thanks so much.
Oh, look at that. Still want to get that accuracy ring though. Oh, jeez, he lost a lot of health. Oh my gosh.
Can't take much more.
Really? Gosh. Right, because I have, what is it? Armor Slayer.
Another win.
Alright. This is what I get for talking so much. I wasn't paying attention. You can't reach. Son of a gun. Oh, wait. Wait. I got an idea. Okay, that won't do anything. But I can do this. Bingo. That
As
worked
expected.
very well. That is a very long sword.
I'm not-
Jeez. Alright.
You never had a chance.
We're getting a lot more levels than I actually expected for this. I don't even want to talk about the freaking giant mess up I've already had. I don't want to talk about it. I think the best way to do this. Now you will attack her for 20 damage with 30% chance. I just move her here and wait it out. Now the goal is just to get everybody across without losing anybody. Let's try to stay out of range of the archer. Actually, we don't need to do that. I can just do this.
That's how it goes.
You know what? I think that's like the first time I've ever... It's not the first time I used Divine Pulse. I literally remember the first time I played through this game, and I got to like the final fight in Crimson Flower. I was not prepared at all, and Divine Pulse literally saved my life. She didn't even get hit this time.
It's not over yet.
Well, I guess I didn't need you, Annette. I just got unlucky last time and I got hit with a 30% chance. And that messed everything up. Fantastic. I had also originally planned to play Shadows of Valentia on this channel, but again, I can't figure out how to get a 3DS recording working, so unfortunately, can't do that. I don't have enough range for Physic to really do anything. Healing it. You know what, now that I think about it, it's not the first time I ever see, like, a healer with a bow and arrow. What is it with like, RPGs and, like, white mages having the ability to use bows and arrows? Weird. Because, like, literally, like... You know what, I probably should train Annette in some bow and arrow use. Because, wait. I would need to recruit Casper, wouldn't I? To be able to get, like, Annette's prologue, or Mercedes' prologue to get the crest weapon or whatever. I don't really have to move these guys, because, like, all I really need to do is take out Mr. Big Guy over here. And I can probably very easily do that with just, like, Byleth and Dimitri. Sylvain could probably also help, he's a pretty good level. Ingrid could probably also help. You know what? Having those two over there would be a big help, though, because of the fact that he's kind of like an armor knight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We can actually keep the Lance of Ruin. We can. But it decreases support points with Rhea. I mean, I thought that was cool. We can do it if we really want to. But I believe we can also just get it from doing a paralog later on in the game. So it's not that big a deal. I believe we can also get the Saros shield as an equipment item. We can get Felix has a shield as well that he can get. Mercedes has a bow. Annette has an axe for some reason. That's the one bad thing about Magic not being, like, books. Right? Like, the books that they used to use in the older games. You don't have a 2-range weapon, do you? No, you don't. Is that there aren't anything that you can really give Magic users to have, like, as a legendary weapon. Because now it's just, like, a regular weapon. It's no longer, like... Because, like, for example, back in... Well, I mean, I guess you could. It could just be, like, a skill that they get. Or, like, an item that gives them a specific skill. Kind of how, like, the rest of the crest weapons are. Jesus. As long as he doesn't crit, right? That is a powerful weapon, dude. And now we have the situation where Byleth is, like, ahead of everybody else, which kind of sucks. Oh, no, I don't want to skip.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children.
What the hell?
Miquan, is that you?
That form. Oh my. Is this your first time fighting?
I don't need to know any of this. We're good.
So, this gaunt?
Okay, let's do this. First things first, let's get a heal going here. Actually, you have restore, don't you? Or recover? That's probably better for us. Let's get everybody back up to like full health here because we are definitely going to need it.
Sorry.
This is going to be one of the times we're having, it's the one bad thing about Gilbert, he can kind of get in the way sometimes. Okay, move him up here. This guy really just wants to go for Gilbert, huh? I hate fighting monsters in this game. I think it's probably one of the worst freaking things in this game. Ugh. Especially when there are so little things that can actually, like, get. For example, there is a spell in this game that does increase damage to monsters. That spell is called Seraphim. There is one singular problem with Seraphim. Basically, nobody learns it.
It's like
there's like one or two characters that learn it, and for the most part, none of them are actual mages. But for the most part, the way you're actually going to want to fight monsters is by destroying these little like gold spots. They're kind of like guard spaces. As you can see, there's like a shield on them. You're gonna want to destroy these things. And basically when that happens, sometimes they will go into like this state of, I don't want to necessarily say shock, but it's kind of like they stagger, right? That literally does nothing for us, Ash. That literally does nothing for us. Okay, so now we broke through one, right? Now we need to go through another. That literally does nothing to it. Might be the first time we actually use the Sword of the Creator here. Doesn't seem like it would actually hit us, so let's actually use this. Yeah, let's use the Sword of the Creator here. Since the Sword of the Creator is basically a whip sword, as you can see. Oh, come on! 30%!
Let the lesson begin.
And Violet continues to level above the rest of the class, which is not a very good situation for us.
Much needed.
Again, there aren't like many things that you can use against monsters. I know that like some characters get like a monster breaker, for example. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Trade. You give him the javelin. Wait. Move here. Attack, javelin. It's good enough. Hopefully we don't get hit.
Too slow.
Good job on dodging. Better than what Violet did. So there is a stronger version of the like the javelin type thing that you can get later on in the game. 54 chance of getting hit, but really it doesn't really do much to it. Only 12 damage, you can take it. I think we've gotten everybody level 10 at least, which is good. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything else here because Gilbert is in the way. Yeah. So we're kind of just have to wait out a turn here, which kind of sucks. But that is another bad thing. He does have like this situation where he can just hit everybody. Excuse me?
Maybe.
Okay, hold on. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so right about here.
What should I do?
Okay, now he's super low on health, so let's actually have somebody who can't really do much do something
Ready.
here. Let's do that. Okay. Just freaking took out Anna and Annette, and they were like at full flippin' health, dude. Oh, wait a second.
I'll cut through.
Oh, that works very well. Wait, Dimitri, you have something that can work again? Excuse me. Monster creation. Doesn't do much. 27. Go for it. Okay, now that's broken as well. So...
Here goes.
Here we go.
Okay, so I'm out of Bokane. I can get him down to 9 health. Putting her there is dangerous. Let's try something. Okay.
Stay focused.
Okay. Final health bar. Now, should be able to make this work.
I'll give it my all.
Question is, what's the best option? Probably magic. Right? Literally does absolutely nothing to him. Okay, I think there's not much we can actually really do here. Like everybody else should be fine.
Thanks.
Oh my god, this freaking map. I hate fighting monsters. Especially this one. Is that gonna kill Ingrid?
I have yet to...
No, we're just gonna take out him. There's literally nothing I can do to save that man. I'm sorry.
I'm on it.
It's like he gets stronger. Who should we give the TKO to? somebody who's like at level... Well, you're at level 9, but we can't really get you to attack him.
I'll go.
Should I fall back?
Nah, that'll take her out. Not like she's actually gonna do much with it anyway. She can get her above 17 health here. Could also just put him here and like dead-eye it. Okay, good dodge, Ash. And then we can just give this to her, and we're done. Jeez, fighting monsters is a pain in this game.
Goddess, the beast is gone, yet Miquelon and the lance remain.
It's over. Let's retrieve the lance and leave this place.
Miquelon, my brother.
22 turns. Fantastic. Huh.
That man. His form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, of course.
His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess.
Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
Will I share the same fate?
If someone without a crest were to wield the relic you possess, they would likely meet the same fate as you, however, have been chosen. You are worthy of wielding the sword of the Creator, so there is no need to worry. The Church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would.
As you wish.
You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Man, I really do not see the point in the hero's relics. I go through.
Is your meeting over, Professor?
I'm gonna continue what I was saying. I usually don't use hero's relics because there's like 20 uses, and in reality, they're really not. I mean, they can be quite powerful sometimes, but for the most part, it's just like 20 uses and it breaks, and if it breaks, you can't really fix it. Unless you get black steel, which you need to break on every single one of the 4 squares of a monster to actually get. I don't know. They don't seem all that powerful to me. You look troubled.
I was just thinking about something. Professor, the possession of relics and crests has been highly valued in Fargus since ancient times. It's far from uncommon for someone to lose their ability to lead their house because they don't bear a crest. Just like Miklon. It happened to my uncle as well. The eldest child of the king, and yet he never ascended to the throne. All families whose bloodlines carry the crests of the 10 elites are much the same. But House Gautier takes it a step further and absolutely requires an heir who possesses a crest.
Why are they so obsessed with it?
To that house, the power of crests is a necessity, not a luxury. House Gautier holds the most northern territory in the kingdom, and they have fought with the people to the north for many years. The head of that house is responsible for protecting that territory from fearsome invaders, whom they keep at bay with the power of crests and relics. In exchange for that responsibility, they are granted special privileges within the kingdom.
Strength is strength, with or without a crest.
I believe the same. Ability cannot be measured by the possession of a crest alone. I believe that Margrave Gautier was wrong to disinherit Miklon, simply because he did not bear a crest. Still, there is always a reason for why such customs stand the test of time. Imagine what this world would be like if no one placed any stock in crests. Bloodlines that carry crests would dwindle. The metaphorical blade used to oppose threats would eventually rust. This same argument has been made time and time again across the years. Both sides are at once right and wrong.
What do you believe, Dimitri?
I believe those with crests and those without should acknowledge the other's strengths and learn to respect each other based on personal merits. And that doesn't apply only to crests. The same holds true for lineage, race, faith, ideologies. If we could just accept each other and make mutual concessions one step at a time, perhaps... Who knows if that's even possible? Everyone has something that is unacceptable within them. I certainly do, and I'd wager you do as well. I wonder which is best, Professor. To cut away that which is unacceptable, or to find a way to accept it anyway?
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flame is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flame recently?
I have not.
I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh, no, no, no. What am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
Oh, gosh. I really sucked it up today, didn't I? I did horribly. Jeez.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
I find it funny because I usually don't actually use, like, Divine Pulse all that much. I think this is like the first time I've ever had to use Divine Pulse on this map. I mean, the first time around it was kind of like my fault. I thought Mercedes could take on the guy alone. And in reality, she could. We saw that she could. I just got unlucky and got hit with a 30% chance.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flame has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garrick Mach.
Flayn is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
What is it you're afraid of?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flayn. The knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
Flayn has disappeared? Seteth must be beside himself.
So, finding little Flayn is our mission for this moon? Leave it to me, Professor. Chasing after girls is my specialty.
Sylvain, even you must agree that now isn't the time for jokes.
I hope Flayn is okay. I've heard rumors about some Death Knight running around town.
Sounds intriguing. I have been hoping to cross blades with him.
Felix, please consider how Seteth must be feeling right now.
In any case, we must start our search at once. Every moment matters. On your order, Professor, let's try to collect as much information as we can.
I'm on the lookout for suspicious individuals. The only place I've yet to check is the library.
We'll go together.
As you wish. Candlelight. And who is that?
Is it Flayn?
No, it isn't. Impossible.
Professor, Dedu, what are you up to at this hour?
Your Highness, my apologies.
Oh, none necessary. I'm sorry for startling you. I was just doing some research, but I'm just about finished. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. We'd better head back to our quarters, Dedu. Until tomorrow, Professor.
A most unusual man. Whatever could he have been looking for so late at night?
Oh, sorry.
It seems to be a record of donations from nobility. Arundel. That's not a name I know. But look at that. This Arundel gave quite a sum each year. That is, until the year 1174. He must have died or fallen to financial woe. I can't imagine what this has to do with Flayn.
Nothing. Alright. Anyway. We're gonna end it off here. I did not too great. Had to use Divine Pulse twice. But anyway, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please share the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses.